Hello, vinyl community. This is Randy. Today's a hot rod dance party. Yeah, that's what's going to be our background music anyway. It is Jerry Cole and his Spaceman hot rod dance party. So I figured that might be some good background music. I have picked up some records in the second half of September 2021. So I'm going to show this to you today. This will be just a couple of albums here, and then it's going to be a year of the 45 update. So yeah, very exciting update. So the first one I have to show you was this Amyl and the Sniffers, Comfort to Me. This is one that has been shown a couple times in the vinyl community already. It's gotten really good reviews, so that's why I wanted to get it. This is a band that is an Australian band. It's I guess they're considered to be a garage or punk band. Inner gatefold looks like, and yeah, Amyl and the Sniffers, four-person band. It's a female lead singer, Amy. I think it's Amy Taylor, and then a drummer, bass player, and guitar player. Sean showed this record and really liked it a lot. Kim Gordon's single, and then also Ryan Kidd showed it, and he really liked it a lot too. So that made me want to get it. I'd heard of this band before because in 2019 they released their first album, which was called Amyl and the Sniffers, self-titled. And so I went to I didn't get this back then though. I went to a record store to get the new one. They didn't have it, but they had this one. So I decided to go ahead and get this one. And this sounds really good. This is this came out, like I say, in 2019, and so I'm sure quite a few people have shown this over the past year or two. So yeah, pretty much punk rock, I would call it, and yeah, it sounds really good. That came with an inner sleeve with the lyrics, and then this photo on the other side. It's on this gold vinyl with a custom label. Yeah, so this sounds really good. Yeah, pretty much straight ahead punk rock, I guess you would call it. Fast and loud. Most of it's pretty good. One song here, Monsoon Rock, which is just sort of a party anthem type song, but I guess I needed something to fill out the. That's not a bad song. It's okay. It's fine. Shake Ya has some great guitar work at the end of it, and sounds almost like it could be in a metal band. And also the very last song, Some Mutts, some really great guitar work on it. So really sounded good, and yeah, I like that one. But then I went back a week later, and they had this one, the newer one, so I got this one too. I like this one better. I like the first one a lot, but this one I think is even better. And just shows some growth, I think, in the band, and maybe more like just, maybe not quite so punky, maybe just more like straight ahead hard rock, or not hard rock really, but straight ahead rock and roll really. Yeah, punk rock. I mean, I don't know what is punk rock really, except it's pretty much straight ahead rock and roll. I think of it, usually played maybe kind of fast, I guess. So yeah, both of these albums fit into that category. So I've really been enjoying these. And this one is on Romer Red. And I was trying to figure out what they meant by Romer Red, and then I realized that the bass player is named Gus Romer, and he has red hair, which a lot of times red hair I think looks a little bit more orange than red, so I would call this record orange. But Romer Red is the color, and this one also has the lyrics too, so really comes in handy. So I was glad to get both of those records. So thanks for the suggestion on those to Sean and Ryan. I got one more album to show you, which is this Grateful Dead record, Light into Ashes. This was recorded at the Fox Theater in St. Louis on October 18th. 1972. This is sort of a preview of the Grateful Dead's box set that is coming out. Well, it's coming out today. Actually, I just now received a shipping notification that mine has been shipped, so I'll be doing an unboxing on that when it gets here, which Thursday or Friday this week. So we'll see when that gets here. That'll be a CD box set. But they took this one jam from one of the. I think it's going to have 8 shows in it from St. Louis that were performed in St. Louis over 3 years. And so this is one of those shows, October 18th to 72. And on this one, they just took about 90 minutes or so, maybe it's more like 80 minutes, of the main part of the jam from the second set and just released that on this album, which for me is perfect. I mean, I like the ones they put out there, the whole show, like 4 or 5 records. But usually what I find with those is after I listen to them once or twice, I really just end up listening to the main jam part, which would be what these 2 records are for the most part. So, obviously a little bit less expensive for this. And, yeah, it's just the heart of the show is what I would call it. So, yeah, I think it's really fantastic. I love these inner sleeve photos and that big picture of the marquee there. So, what this has is it starts out with playing in the band. They go from that into drums, which is a short drum segment because this is part of the band when only Bill Kreuzman was the only drummer. There was just one drummer. Then they go into Dark Star. Fantastic. Dark Star. This is one of the big reasons I really like to get all these shows, especially when it has Dark Star. It's always different. Usually always fantastic. This one is really wonderful. I really enjoyed this one a lot. And then it goes into Morning Dew and then into a playing in the band reprise. So, fantastic album. I was happy to get this. This has this weird sort of, it's yellow on the inner part of that for some reason. And this one is on colored vinyl too. It's on this interesting looking silver vinyl. And if you remember that Devendra Banhart record I showed a couple weeks ago, it was blue, but other than that, it was a lot like this with these kind of like swirls or whatever there are here in the middle of that. So, yeah, fantastic. I was really glad to get this one. So, yeah, Light into Ashes, Grateful Dead from '72. I've got a Year of the 45 update. I've got 3 different parts of this, really. So the first part is going to be for the Sub Pop Singles Club. I received the next 3 issues. They sent me this sticker when I got these 3 records. So, I need to start with some different ones now. Yeah, I can go to this. Yeah, the first one is Porridge Radio. So Porridge Radio, this is 2 cover songs. So Porridge Radio is a British band, and it's a woman singer, and it's mostly acoustic sounding, mostly an acoustic record. This is really excellent. I like this one a lot. These are cover songs. So the first one is by a band called Wolf Parade, You Are a Runner, and I Am My Father's Son. And then the second one is a cover of a song called New Slang by the Shins. So all of these Sub Pop records this year are coming with, they're sort of like mini posters. Really, the record jacket folds out into this artwork. It's very cool looking. The back of them are all going to have this, it's all the Sub Pop Singles Club singles through the year. So, yeah, I really like the artwork there, and both of these songs are good. Yeah, so, yeah, very serious sounding, and in Discogs they called it sadcore. I never heard that before, but it was kind of sad sounding, but really quite excellent. Yeah, I really like that one a lot. Got this other one here called Hand Habits. This is really a female singer-songwriter named Meg Duffy, and then she has some other people helping her out on this. These are also slow songs. Yeah, slow songs called Motherless, and then No Reply. So, outstanding vocals on this, and yeah, I really liked everything about this one too. So yeah, Hand Habits is the name of the band. Like I say, mostly just that one girl. And I'll show you this first record. Porridge Radio was on green vinyl. This one is on clear vinyl. Cool looking label there. And then the last one so far from the Sub Pop series is this one called Washed Out. This is electronic music. It's mostly a guy named Ernest Green. This one was okay. I mean, it's good. It sounds good and everything. It's just didn't do a whole lot for me. It wasn't all that exciting. It's two lullabies. It's Sydney's Lullaby and Miles' Lullaby. So these are two instrumental songs, electronic music. And lullabies is a good way to describe them. They're no vocals, just nice, pleasant sounding songs. I think they would work well as lullabies. So yeah, this one is on, I think it's clear. This might be have a little bit of a Coke bottle clear type color. So yeah, so that's it for Sub Pop Singles Club. So I think there's 3 more of those coming this year. 3 more, or maybe there's 5 more. There's a few more coming. I went to Grimy, so really beginning of October, I went to Grimy's on Saturday. I went and picked up some 7-inch singles. I was really glad to get this back. 7-inch single. This is on Third Man Records. And this is this Blue series where they record there at the Third Man Studios. They fold out like this. So, and they come on this. These are black. Yeah, black vinyl. Comes on the cool Third Man label. And yeah, this song is called I Just Started Hating Some People Today. So this is a pretty much straight ahead country song. And it's really cool. I'm not a big country music fan, but I like it when Beck does it. This sounds fantastic. And Jack White plays drums on this, and also does some other. I think he played on both sides. And then the other side, oh yeah, the big reason I had to get this was because the flip side is called Blue Randy. Blue Randy. So yeah, that's a cool song too. Also, it's mostly sort of like spoken word country type song, and really good. The first song, I Started Hating Some People Today, ends with this woman who's talking, and she, what does she say? She says something about, I'm gonna kill Randy. Must have had some problem with Randy. But that was a great one. I was glad to find that one. I got another Third Man record there that day. This is from the Vault. So, you know, Third Man releases those Vault series where they focus on one album mostly. And let me, this record side is really short. Let me just pause this for a second. I'm going to turn, or yeah, I'll pause this just for a second. Yeah, so this record came from the Vault series. This was just, somebody, I guess, sold this out of their box, and it's on this cool red vinyl. And so this is 2 demos of 2 songs from the Elephant album. I Want to Be the Boy to Warm Your Mother's Heart, and Little Acorns. So, yeah, if you remember those songs from the Elephant album, these are just, yeah, demos of those. So, they both sound cool, and let's see, was there anything else I want to say about that? This was from Vault Package number 16, which came out in 2013. And, yeah, Little Acorns, that was that song, if you remember, on Elephant. That was that spoken word story about a squirrel storing up its nuts. So, yeah, Third Man Records. Glad to get that one. And then finally, the last one I got at Grimy's on Saturday was this song by Aaron Fraser called Over You. Over You is the A side. And then the flip side is Have Mercy. This is soul. It's on Coal Mine Records. This is soul record, I would call it. And this is just absolutely fantastic. If I'd known it was going to be, these both come from his album, which was released earlier this year. I hadn't heard it yet. They're both on that album, and I'm almost certainly going to get the album now. If I'd known it was going to be this great, I wouldn't have gotten the single. I would have just gone straight to the album. But it's cool to have a single too. I like having it. So Aaron Fraser, and I think I'm maybe try to do a needle drop at the end with this one. Yeah. And then, if you remember a while back, a few months ago, I got a K Records grab bag, and I finally gotten around to, giving all those more of a thorough listen. And so I was going to show you three of those today from that grab bag. So the first one here is called No Tomorrow by Pacific Palisades. That's a band that's led by this guy, Nicholas Swart. I think he's the main person. And so No Tomorrow, back to Pacific Palisades. I'll say the name of this band is Desolation Wilderness. Yeah. So, A-side is No Tomorrow. So this one sounds really good. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's on K Records, and it's folk rock, down-tempo. Has jangly guitar and some echoey vocals. So, sounds really good. I like this one a lot. Sort of a plain label there. The next one I got is by this band called Duck Hunt, which I think is really two guys named Steve Fisk and Bill Owen. This is experimental. This came out in 1991. So there's a lot of spoken word here. Sounds like they took some samples from some cartoons and pasted them in with some other sound samples. So it's sort of a story. And it's pretty cool sounding. I thought it was fun. So, yeah. It's on this yellow K Records label. And the last one is by this artist named Tara Jane O'Neill. I had not heard of her before, but she's still active now. This is really fantastic. This is a song called Rainbow Connection, which sounds almost like sunshine pop or something. That's very, very cheerful sounding. There's the label for that. Connection. The other side is Serena. It's also a cool song. So this was released in May of 2012. And yeah, just really beautiful sounding song. So Tara Jane O'Neill. Highly recommend Tara Jane to you. So, yeah, that's it. Those are the records that I've gotten in the last part of September 2021. So, yeah, let me know what you think about these. If you've heard these records, especially the Amyl and the Sniffers, I think they're a pretty popular band right now. So if you've heard that, be sure to know what you think about that. And, Grateful Dead, of course, always interested. So, anyway, stay tuned now. And like I say, I'm going to do a quick needle drop on Aaron Fraser, and the name of the song will be Over You. So, thanks very much for watching. Hope everybody's having a great day. Yeah, thanks very much for watching.